So we are sitting in Mama Melrose. Now, if you guys haven't seen it before, I'll put the full information from the last time I was here up there. The premise behind this place is that Mama Melrose used to kind of work in the costuming department, or in the catering department of this big movie studio. And she had a dream to make it big in Hollywood. Let me go back. She had a dream to make it big in Hollywood, be a starlet. She got bit parts. She never really took off. So she ended up working in the catering and decided and started cooking for everybody. And then ended up buying her own place on the studio lot where where she could cook her food because her food was so good. And then they decorated it with all of the props from backstage, from all the things. So when you look up, you'll see the Christmas lights, which are up all year round, kind of New Yorkish, because she was New York based. But when you look around, you'll see random odd props and things, kind of, I mean, they're themed to the kitchen, but there's some odd odds and ends in here. And that's based on Mama Melrose being here in this lot. Now, even older than this, and it's in the other story, is that this was going to be a Muppet-themed restaurant. In fact, when you look up at the ceiling over here, you see those poles? Those tubes? Originally, Muppets were going to be coming out of those during the meal, sort of in the... Yeah, coming from the ceiling. They were going to have like animatronic-y Muppets and things in there. It was the original design concept. So it was going to be very Muppet-themed, very active to tie into the Muppet ride thing. And that just didn't pan out, and it just became this instead. So there you go, fun fact story. We are getting the polenta cake and cauliflower steak, which I got the last time here with the cashew cream sauce. Plant-based, gluten-free, soy-free. I really liked it last time. Flame is not always fond of nut cheeses, so we're not sure if she's going to like it. So just in case, we're also getting spaghetti bolognese. We're going to split both. If she hates one or loves one, then we're going to try the other way. But that way, you know, we get to try a little something different. And we'll tell you how that food is when it gets here. Cut here, put other video in. Okay, we're exhausted. Since I think I saw you last, we did Smuggler's Run single rider. We got on different ships, and I showed you some of that. We then went immediately into Muppets 3D. We didn't see any of the pre-show. We were literally just walked right into the room and sat. Both of us fell asleep. And we love it. Don't get me wrong, I love that show. I love Statler and Waldorf. I can quote the jokes they're saying, and I loved hearing real people in the audience, people who aren't normally here laughing. Oh, I forgot. Yeah, just real people, but they were laughing, and that was awesome. So yeah, we walked out of that, and as you walk out, you're right at Mama Melrose, so we checked into our dining reservation, and we're here. We've been seated, we've ordered, and yeah, we're wiped out. So we're gonna see how this food settles. It might even be too heavy, we'll find out. We did order like a salad as well as some entrees because I realized something light, bright, and cold might help us. And I might want to get an iced tea that'll help me wake up now that I think of it.
I haven't had coffee today.
Yes, maybe a coffee and iced tea for you and me, and that'll wake us up because we're tired. Oh, here we go. Gluten-free breads have arrived. Olive oil. Yeah, I'm just getting it out of the plastic, or they're not touchable. They put them in the plastic again. I suppose it's like a safety issue, and I'm sure a lot of people who are celiac do like them in the plastic. But oh, it makes awful bread. Awful bread if you don't eat it all immediately. So I am salvaging the bread. Okay. And they give you an olive oil dip with seasoning in it. And we have plates, so I will split those out. So, alright, so Flame is going to try the caprese salad. It's got balsamic drizzle. The picture goes right here. It's got the little porcello? The little tiny ones. Regular beefsteak tomato, it looks like.
I don't see any basil.
There's tiny micro basil in here. Like I thought it was watercress for a second. It's micro basil.
I missed that as well.
Okay. Yeah.
Tastes like what it is.
Yeah.
We got it on purpose because, you know,
it is what it is.
Good traditional, you know,
It's all good. All right. I'm gonna give it a try again. I'm expecting it to be pretty basic. There is some more basil over here if you would like some. Basil, tomato, mozzarella. Tomato doesn't have a ton of flavor. It is winter. Mozzarella's fine. I think the balsamic seems a bit light. Yeah.
How much you do that?
Oh, you did the olive oil with it?
No, I just ran it through that over here.
Oh, yeah. It's not a... Okay.
That's awful.
Okay, the balsamic is not good. No. That's like, what the hell is it?
I don't know, but it's not good.
It's like it's spoiled. Like if it was a wine-based one, it's like spoiled. Wow, that's awful. Okay, good to know. So yeah, caprese. They listed as the buffalo mozzarella and tomato salad. Caprese. Should not have tasted like that. Should have been simple, easy. That balsamic is not good. Now, your mileage may vary when you come here. They just may have that bottle right now. But it really, truly tastes like the wine portion of it has spoiled. That's really sad because I had such a good meal here last time. I can tell you when we poured the red olive oil on it, that tasted fine. That was tasty. That made a whole lot of difference. But just the balsamic. So there you go. We're waiting for our entrees. Food's here. Let's get her ideas.
So, how do you suggest?
There's the polenta cake. There's a soft thing and nothing you have to really cut. So that's the polenta cake if it comes off easy.
Polenta cake.
Okay. I highly recommend some of the ragu type stuff on top, the mushrooms and the cheeses. And then the cauliflower steak is a solid kind of steak of cauliflower.
Oh, what's that underneath?
Yeah, so you want to cut a chunk of that or slice a chunk of that off. Just to taste.
And a mushroom?
Yep, there's mushrooms, they're good.
That's a whole bunch of pieces, parts.
Yes.
Are they all supposed to be together?
I did them in
One
stages,
bite?
but it's probably nice to be in one bite, but I don't think it has to be all in one bite.
Alright, well then I'm going to try it in stages. Alright, so the polenta cake. Has a sort of a sweet creamy taste, and then I've got some cauliflower. Nicely cooked, nice taste. I think it's a mushroom.
Yeah, it looks like a mushroom.
Okay, I'm gonna get some of this red ragu type sauce. Go back to the polenta cake. Add it in. Make sure I mix all my stuff up.
Mix it all together and you turn yourself around. That's what it's all about.
Alright.
It really is kind of nice.
I do like all of those different flavors all mixed together. Because you have the creamy and the different texture and then the brightness of the red sauce and some green. I like it all. That's very nice.
Okay. I will start on the bolognese. Heck. Alright, would you like to try some bolognese while you're on here?
I will. I'll grab a little.
Biscotti.
Nice basic bolognese with spaghetti.
Cool. Alright, so I'm going to start with the bolognese because that was the first thing in front of me. So it's actually a spaghetti, not a penne, which is nice. It's got the hard chew of a regular, like a rice pasta. There's some flavor. I guess there is some meat in there. It doesn't taste wildly like a very heavy, hearty bolognese, but it's got a decent flavor. It's basic. Never mind. I got some there. That was good. Okay. And I'm gonna go back to this. No, I reviewed this for you guys last time. I'm gonna grab a little cauliflower stick and some muscle.
Everything look here?
Yes, good. Thank you.
Excellent. Enjoy.
Thank you. And oops, some of the cashew sauce and a little bit of polenta cake. That's okay. I'm cutting it out of the middle for some reason. All right, so that's a little of everything there. Yeah, it's got nice salt and a nice flavor to it. Yeah, the cashew cheese really helps bring that saltiness to the cauliflower and the polenta. Sometimes a little too salty for me. I mean, the cauliflower is a little bit too salty. Polenta's nice and mild, and that helps soften it. Mushrooms are good, yeah. Cauliflower's the saltiest thing on the plate, which is surprising to me. But it's got a good flavor. You're not getting a bland dish, which is really nice, because sometimes with plant-based dining, you get, like, here's your raw vegetable. So, nice flavor on this. We're gonna eat, and we'll tell you how we're doing when it's done. Okay guys, so just so you can see, with the 2 entrees and the dessert, it came to $45.50, then we had our discount. So there you go. We're going to take this check off and get it paid. We have gotten our box and we're going to pack up the stuff. Like we said, the bolognese is unremarkable. But if you just want gluten-free, traditional plain pasta, great. We didn't get offered cheese, which was a little sad. But that cashew cheese, polenta, cauliflower steak dish is quite good. And someone who doesn't even like nut cheeses liked it. So there you go. Basically, I'm discovering I had the best meal I could have had here that first time I went. And again, I've already linked that review in here, and I'll see if I can put it in the comments too. But it's that's where we are with this. So if you've enjoyed this video, please give it a thumbs up, like it. Give it a thumbs up and hit the subscribe so that you know when the new content comes out, and we can share what options are available for you gluten-free dining, what you can do for yourself, and how you can handle it. Now, this time we didn't ask for the chef. Other times I've had to, but here everything was fine. They've got some standard items that were great. But if you don't see something you want, or you don't see something you like and can see, you let them know, and I'll help you out. So yeah, so like, share, subscribe, and I don't have a tagline. Singing hey ho, a maiden's life, 1, 2, 3. Hey ho, a maiden's life, won't you drink with me?